The council chamber was alive with whispers, a sea of alien voices echoing off crystal walls. At its center, under the searing light of judgment, stood Earth's first appointed ambassador, Ariel Kane. She was shackled at the wrists. Heavy restraints, forged from alloys meant to bind warlords and predators, clinked as she lifted her chin and faced the chamber. She looked impossibly small compared to the towering forms that surrounded her. Scaled giants, plated insectoids and beings of living flame. To them, she was prey, an intruder in their order, a fragile voice from a species that should have remained silent. The High Arbiter, a creature of wings and gold eyes, rose from the dais. His words thundered. Humanity has spoken out of turn. Your ambassador dared challenge the will of this council, dared to demand equal standing for a primitive world. You are here today not as a peer but as a criminal. You will answer for Earth's arrogance. Ariel's lips curved not into fear, not into defiance, but into the kind of smile that unsettled hunters. My crime, she said, her voice steady, is that I refuse to bow. The chamber erupted with snarls and derision. Your kind is nothing. Fragile prey, dressed in stolen ships. You stand alone. Alone. That word was repeated again and again, spat like venom, until the hall vibrated with it. Alone. Humanity was nothing. Alone. Humanity had no empire, no fleets that could match the 1,000 civilizations seated here. Alone. But Ariel did not tremble. When the Arbiter silenced the chamber and leaned down with contempt, she only whispered back, "You think we are alone? That is your mistake." The Arbiter's brow furrowed. "Explain yourself, human." Ariel met his burning gaze. Humanity has never stood alone. We carried our dead with us. We carried our ancestors' rage. We carried every struggle, every scar carved into us by a universe that tried to erase us. And when you laid these shackles on me, you revealed the truth you have forgotten. She lifted her bound hands, the metal catching the light. You reminded us what it means to fight. And then, before the Arbiter could respond, the chamber walls shook. At first, it was a low vibration, like a distant storm. Then it grew a rolling thunder that no voice could silence. Crystals above the hall cracked, the floor quivered. Delegates glanced upward, their predator instincts sparking unease. Then the alarms screamed. The skies above the council's world had gone dark. Ariel's smile widened as the Arbiter's voice faltered. "What is this?" On the displays that flared to life, the chamber saw what had arrived. Dozens, hundreds, thousands of ships, angular black, bristling with weapons, not recognized in any galactic archive. Earth's fleets, humanity's answer. But not only theirs. Alongside human warships were banners of otherworld species the council had dismissed, oppressed, or ignored. Species who had found in humanity not a rival, but an ally. They had come, not as subjects but as equals. The Arbiter stumbled back, wings trembling. "Impossible, how?" Ariel's voice cut through the panic. "You shackled me, believing you silenced humanity. But our voice does not belong to me alone. It belongs to every human who refuses to kneel. It belongs to every ally who remembers your tyranny. You thought we stood alone." Her eyes burned now, sharper than any blade. "But we are the fire that gathers the outcast, the shield for the silenced, the storm for the forgotten. Humanity never stood alone, and now, neither does anyone else." The council chamber was chaos. Guards scrambled, delegates screamed. And above it all, Ariel Kane stood bound, her chains now meaningless because outside, in the darkened sky, the galaxy had learned the truth. Humanity's voice could not be shackled. It was multiplied, amplified, unstoppable. And for the first time, the predators of the stars knew what it meant to fear the sound of unity.